Martell, and this is my synthesis of the process of teaching writing to students. Balanced literacy components of writing includes all of the ways a student can engage in writing. Interactive writing, shared writing, and independent writing offer ways for the student to engage in one-on-one instruction, paired or small group writing, and independent writing. Shared writing also allows students to play a part in the writing as they share the pen and contribute to the writing process in their own way. Shared writing allows teacher instruction to coincide with student interaction. Independent writing allows the student to individually work and gather their ideas and thoughts and compile it into their writing. I remember this in an example in my elementary school this past semester. We participated in all of these types of writings, and I got to share the pen, work with the teacher, and work individually whenever I was the same age as those elementary school students. So the writing workshop components of writing help the teacher to plan times and lessons to help the students engage in the writing process. Mini lessons and mentor texts help introduce new content to students in a fun and engaging way, while also engaging text and reading comprehension with those mentor texts. Writing and sharing time are planned to help the students engage in the writing process. They also have time allotted to write and compile writing so they can participate and share time with peers such as publishing parties, kind of like the one that we did a couple weeks ago in class. Writing workshop components also, I have also experienced it where it was demonstrated this past semester with my case study student as we conducted this process every week with the lessons that we did while my student compiled their work. The different writing process stages are practical, concrete ways for the student to progress and compile their writing. Starting with the pre-writing stage, students are able to compile their own ideas into a topic they wish to write about. Then, as they work through the stages of the writing process, as they write, draft, and revise and edit their writing, they create a published piece to share with their peers eventually. This also was exemplified during this semester with my time with my case study student. We really worked hard on the editing stage specifically. We focused a lot on punctuation, and it was really easy to tell that he worked hard to make his writing ready for publishing through the writing process. The 6 traits of writing are tools that students can use to place in their toolbox to create a finished work. By teaching these traits, the students are able to organize and add importance to their writing by learning the proper use of the 6 writing mechanics. They can learn what is important to add and what makes their writing better. From the first stage with ideas in the brainstorming process to the last stage with conventions and revising. In my placement this semester at Dunbar Middle School, I was placed in an EDLL classroom. This classroom really emphasized the stages of the writing process and worked on different stages while I was in the classroom that week, as well as utilized visual aids to accompany the understanding of these stages. And finally, to answer our question, how do these concepts all come together to be effective and work together for the student? In teaching these 4 steps in writing, they all connect to help the student create a completed, published piece of work. Each writing component helps the teacher prepare lessons that will assist the students, like specified times allotted for writing and instruction. The stages allows the student to plan and organize their writing, while the traits help them understand what to include in their writing. So these 4 components really help the teacher and the student through the writing process. The stages and traits coincide together as each component progresses chronologically through the writing process. There is a trait that coincides with the stage and vice versa. Each component of the writing process works together to help students become the most effective writer that they can be. It is really important to teach all of these components so the student can understand each and every component individually, all the stages and traits to include in a piece of writing so that they can create a published piece and progress and become the best writers that they can be.